The blame are on the teachers and even the parents. The CBT centers, are they well graded?
The release of the 2025 JAMB results has raised a lot of questions across the country, with thousands of students scoring below average. Many Nigerians are worried, why are so many candidates failing? Is it a reflection of our educational system, a lack of preparation by the students, or something deeper? To get a better understanding, Vanguard took to the streets to hear directly from the people. What do they think is behind the poor performance in this year's JAMB exam?
That question is difficult to answer. Why? The CBT centers, are they well graded? Many candidates said they were cut off before the time. What could have resulted to that if not for the poor system? And if you look at most of the places they call CBT centers, they are not up to standard that is accredited to do the CBT. But when they are not available, the few one will be used. So you cannot say this is the person. It's not an individual problem, but a system problem which we are still growing. We've not got it to that extent. I would have advised that those centers where they see that the thing could not work will be allowed to use paper. Let them do it, because one thing about it is this. Today is not the first time we are doing the JAMB, and this year is not the first time the JAMB was raised. Just we have been in JAMB. I did my JAMB exam, that was 1986. I finished 85, I did 86. Then we did JAMB. There was no problem like this. Although we are growing, let them combine the analog and the new age to do this thing. There are some people who they said they start accreditation by 6 o'clock. I will advise people to come at 6 o'clock. If you look at exam today, is children, babies, they are not yet youth that are doing exam. So how do you want them to come down to do accreditation by 6 o'clock? Some people who are still being fed. And this is the problem with the parents and the government as well. Because one that don't want to care for baby, put them in the school. The teachers, these public school teachers and private school teachers, we admit them, promoting them. I was meant to understand that there was a time I queried one man, a proprietor. Why is it that there's nobody that failed in your school? He said if they fail, why would he get his money? We are talking about the education system. There are so many things that is bedeviling it. Let us go back to the roof. The blame are on the teachers and even the parents. Because the current JAMB register, Professor Issa Akodoede, the man is really trying. Because I think it's senior that brought the JAMB. Somebody should be talking about the performance of JAMB. Now, the problem there, like I said, is there on the teachers and the parents. Because most of the parents, we think the way to bring up the student is depends only on the teacher. Not to know that they too have a part to take. So that if you can correct that impression that the child upbringing started from home, when your child gets home, because they are using just only, let's assume, 5 or 6 hours in the school, the rest of the hours are using at home. So that let them concentrate on their books, reading their books. Not that now, percent this iPhone something, is as taking their times. No student is ready to read books, just online business. And this has causing a lot of harm to Nigerian education. I just implore the parents that we should allow their children, whenever they get home at the school, ask them what they did and find a way to improve their reading activities. Not that when they get home, they put their mind. That is the next day until they get to school. Ask them, take your book, keep this just 2 or 1 pages. You try and read it so that they will be able to memorize it and everything will be changed. So that the blame is on both the teachers and the parents.
The government will look to it. But the masses, the way they feel the results, I'm not happy at all. It's not good at all. So we talk to our teacher. A lot of the students, the way most of them, they carry phone, they don't read more the way supposed to read as only days before. Now, since there is phone now, things have changed. The way we read is different. The way nowadays students are reading now. So they should go back to the olden days and teacher them very careful and teach them very well.
Well, I feel maybe the students will not prepare well enough for them to qualify. Because most of the times you see that these children, many of them, they are not serious with their studies. Some believe in examination malpractice and others. So I believe if they take their time to study very well, the result will be different from what we have. Phone has taken a lot of time. The time that the children are supposed to read, they are always busy with phone, going online and a lot of other things. So the children should, the parents have a lot of work to do regarding this.